Back with the man behind the camera this morning, and to all of you, our viewers, our listeners, leave your comments there when you go to our handouts. Follow us on Kool 91.9, Kool Radio Online, Kool, and our YouTube channel as well. You can also ask other people to watch, follow, join the conversation this morning on this edition of the Morning Ride. You listen to all of the FFs I've played, but there are a lot of other things we're going to be talking about this morning. Trust me, Monday morning, brand new month, the first edition in the month of June. And yes, things are 2025. Welcome, folks. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. And we walk the walk and talk the talk. And as usual, I have to shift the party in our democracy. This is it, and this is where we are. Undiluted truth, I've said on this platform, and critical analysis thinking, your views are well respected. Don't go off the line. Where we discuss whatever being discussed is where you speak up. You go out, we'll cut you off without apologies. But welcome as usual. This is the Morning Ride. Folks, we'd like to say thank you again for joining us. As usual, the menu this morning is well prepared and choked. Yeah. Your palatable breakfast, dinner, supper, lunch, whatever, based on your timeline, will be served perfectly. But we are here again this morning on this edition of the Morning Ride. Firstly, Liberians, we have repeatedly stated all times, look, we need not to resort into violence Violence will not help us get us anywhere. Violence, today, we are struggling of the past violence we have in this country. We destroy a lot of properties, lives were taken away. We are still struggling when it comes to power in terms of electricity, health delivery services, our educational sector, security is still being challenged. But yet we have not realized that these things that destroy us and the path that we took yesterday, we've been affected negatively today, we still want to go to it. Quite recently, there was this attack on the United Methodist Hospital in Ganta. And you go to hospital and launch an attack and think that you get result where patients are being catered to. This is one of the oldest CME medical institutions in Liberia. And one of the best in Nima County. And supporting other nearby counties where people will take patients. But the goal is a sad thing. But we understand the situation. But the United Methodist, the annual conference remain committed that they will not be distracted from that. They will not back down. They will continue to support and care to the citizens and the people in that region. You can rest assured it's going to be better. But you must be patient and exercise your grievances, your dissatisfaction in a way that will not affect the lives of the next person. So we are hoping that these things, while we're mourning 24 persons of people that were killed in Nigeria, quite recently, 24 Methodists, then we have our folks back home doing something that is unorthodox. But we hope that these things, we don't have to go to any kind of institution. The hurts might be there, sure. Nobody will say, no, it's not there. But we have to be mindful when it comes to our action. And I said this to say, you see, we have said times to our number on this platform. But I think a lot of us say, oh man, every day you're talking to the people, you want to listen. People are listening. Trust me. Results will come. You may not be around. I may not be around. But it's for the good and betterment of the country. We don't have to be. The peace that we enjoy today, all of us, there are people who sacrifice for it. And today, we are enjoying it. Even if it is not 100%, you speak your mind, you do what you want to do, and there are a lot of other things that are taking place today that could not happen yesterday. But there are folks, our bishops, our pastors, reverend, imam, religious leader, student groupings, peace activists, and all of the people who advocated for peace and stability of Liberia, who stay around, who have departed this world. We are the one benefiting from it. The children, the grandchildren. So in life, it is not about everything that you do, you must have a direct benefit. There are things that we've been talking, advocating for. We may not be around tomorrow when these things come to fruition. But resting in the bosom of Abraham, there will be smile on our faces that we fought this fight, and today our kids, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, our friends, our brothers, their children, or they themselves are enjoying that. The likes of Martin Luther King. And you can name the rest. Very I shout on today. These are people who fought. Some of them did not see the freedom they fought for yesterday. The free speech, the equality. But today, our children, our grandchildren, and we ourselves are enjoying that. When issues are discussed like Liberians, let us look at the issue other than looking at it politically, that somebody going after your political leader, somebody going after your political party. So you need to put yourself in a position that you will condemn, you make sure that you fight these people and keep malice, and have animosities against these people. We have to tell ourselves the very hard truth. Where are we? Are we getting there? These are some of the hard questions. You're closing your eyes to too many things. We try to open it. Have you sat to ask yourself, how many audits being done with institutions? These individuals. We talk about a reform of all of our laws in this country. People take it for joke. Our 1986 Constitution protects certain group of people. So they do just what they want to do, and they think they are off the hook. People are persecuting the president in their countries, while we are here and having law that will protect one president, while you can't sue the president, while the president or the president can sue, you can't get it. For what? When the most powerful nation on earth, the United States, sitting president will be questioned, will be charged, decisions will be questioned and revoked. But back home, called Liberia, we go to beg these people for things that will move us forward. We want this aid, we want this help. But these people are brave to tell a sitting president and will say we impeach you. Executive orders are questioned. Back home, no. The president. When you call a former president in Liberia for questioning, people turn out and turn to the streets and say no, they will not agree. When court bring down a verdict on one past official or person, you got people that will go to the court and challenge. The higher court in the land decisions are questioned and challenged. It's good that the IT commissioner of the General Auditing Commission, the Good Governance Commission, Professor Larry Tupa, today is now calling or suggesting that there's a need to rewrite the Constitution of Liberia. He said rewriting the Constitution of Liberia will help the government to govern well and put systems in place that will hold ministries, agencies, and commission accountable in the discharge of their duties. So somebody got to tell thank you now. Because these are things we spoke about, not at a particular regime, but because you have a particular regime that you support and empower, you see these things as something that will not allow you. No, the Constitution is not for a particular group of people. Our laws should be made that will affect born and unborn generation, whether in a positive direction or holding people accountable for the stewardship. But we don't love that. You say this, somebody go against you. You say all power inherent in the people. But when the people say they don't want you, you use your power. A single person will use one instruction that threatens the lives of the people. Liberians, we talk about reform of our laws. That when people are heading institutions, these people will be accountable. You come to take, for instance, do you know how many audits being conducted by the General Auditing Commission, the GAC? And those audits that people who serve in the past and present should be answering questions, should be before the law, are still walking scot-free. But you're happy when people are persecuting other people in their country. When other people in other nations are questioning people for their actions and all of these things, you're happy. But when it comes to Liberia, you turn it to be something different. Oh, they go against our party. They wish hunting. Audit is not a charge. Audit is not a conviction. It is just something to investigate or to make it clear that, yeah, you were here in this position, this amount was allotted to you, or you. So let know the sole purpose of the money, why it was used for the intended purpose. All of it. But we see it something different because the education not being provided. We don't need strong men to be president of Liberia, strong women. We need the law to be respected. Who respects the law? We ourselves. We criticize other people. Oh, the president not respecting it. But one policeman go to make an arrest because somebody lodged complaint, allegation leveled against you, you put out a posture that you would not go. But you say the president violate. But you yourself, you sit in one corner and say you're not going anywhere. You the law and gospel. You policeman, you say you can't answer to anybody. You do what you want to do. Anyway. I'm the judge here. I'm the magistrate. Nobody questions me. And these things, we tend to overlook it. But this is where we are. And if you look at the Governance Commission, when it was, the sole purpose is to guard the governance system, create policy, help government for good governance. But they can't take you off your position, they can't charge you. Until we can rewrite and revisit our constitution and some of the laws, we will have all of these good policies, some of these good things, but these things will not be fully implemented. Law is not made for a particular group of people. It's for generations to come. But we don't see that in Nigeria. We don't. Quite recently, the Minister of State, Honourable Minister Sylvester Grisby, a compliance audit by the General Auditing Commission of the supplementary period of the Ministry of State reportedly linked the minister and the deputy minister, Cornelia Kraku, to misappropriation of over 11 million and nearly 1 million Liberian dollars. These are folks who should be answering questions today. But these people are staying in the position. These people are just sorry. And it lies in the purview of the president. He hired and his mates. No part of the Constitution gave the president instruction that once these people are uninvestigated, they must be suspended. That's just with him or did his mates. It with the president. And they say you work at. You see, we gotta visit and just imagine our constitution will tell you work at the will and pleasure of the president. You got millions of people who will turn up to vote for you. And people that should serve the people, they should work at the way and pleasure of you. Hope you guys are getting this morning. And I would love to see some of the comments this morning. People turn out in the rain and the sun to vote for you. But those that you appoint should work at the way and pleasure of you. See, our lawmakers, have some of them perform, have some of them act. The electorates, people, the constituents, almost don't have that one. So they are not afraid to do what they want to do. We don't have a law that states that if a lawmaker is accused of corruption, he or she steps aside and face investigation, and when cleared up, return when found guilty, face the full weight of the law, observe the penalty, and that seat become vacant. We don't have it. We don't. We got time limit for the presidency, but we don't have time limit for our lawmakers to say, yeah, the Constitution provides that you can only contest 3 times, or you can run, or you can serve 3 terms. That you get serious. We were in conversation with somebody the last time, and said, the best way to do it, when a day representation, when you take your time the first turn to focus, to develop the district of the county. Look at that girl. Or representative or senator will take the first 6 years or first 9 years to only focus developing themselves, acquiring properties, with the mindset, I already know the people were taking it from them. And these people see themselves off the hook. You will hear the entire country crying on one person with a whole lot of accusations against this person. And you will see that the president of the country will just sit and watch these people enjoy themselves. Nobody wants to act. Oh, you a poor man. The other person did it before. We defend these people, but we cry on the action. We will go on to defend them. But when things are happening, we see not to understand. But I'd like to say to all of you, welcome to this edition of the Morning Ride. It's a pleasure having you joining the conversation this morning. But this is where we are. A reality check and the very hard truth and hard talk as usual. I'll take this break quickly and be right back this morning.
My last point is
I'm Apostle Bishop James Wakome from the Christ Liberation Center, Ominga. With the topic as you just asked me from this topic, I want you to just understand that the Council of Churches were in error. 100% error. How can we call ourselves people of God, especially whistleblowers in the nation, when we have almost 6-7 months crisis in the House, and the Senate, the representatives, the Church of Liberia were not understanding one another. The church did not go into it to bring peace, but now that peace came among the people because of what God had decided to do. And they take side to take one person or even the both of them to honor them. It was an error. The church should be neutral. That's how it should be like.
In everything.
In everything.
So the Council of Churches they were in error to...
They were in error to do that. That's why I heard that even the former speaker rejected the honor. He said he was not going to go there. And he was right. Why were they sitting on the fence when the crises were going on? And in fact, the church, when we are talking about neutrality, we are talking about not entering into politics, but stay to their spiritual fence or their defense in order to bring peace into the nation.
So now, as an apostle in the land, what do you think the Council of Churches was to do?
The church was to bring the two speakers together to make peace between them, even though they went through their House of Senate or Representative voting time or their how do you call it, their election. But you know there was malice among them. So what they need to do is to firstly call for peace among all of them. There's still division among them. And so taking one person to get an envelope, brown envelope, it was an error. That's why you see the Council of Churches, many Pentecostal churches are not part of it. That's also Orthodox churches.
So now, do you think the Council of Churches is actually doing well for Liberia?
They are not doing well because there's no change. From the day the Council of Churches formed this alliance, I have not seen any change in the church or in the nation. They are there, many of them, for their own, selfish gain. So that's why I look at it to be.
Okay, so what's the message to the current speaker and the former speaker?
My message to the current speaker, I want him to know that he have a task, and that is to unite the House of Representatives and to also work in the nation so that he will be seen that he's not biased He's not doing it because of politics. He's not entering into his position because he wants to please the president, but please the people of the country. The former speaker, I want to say to him, bravo for allowing, himself to resign from his position and to be able to give it, not because he didn't have the right, not because the Constitution did not back him. Constitutionally, he was backed off and he was in the right, but because he wanted peace. So I want to say thanks to him. And let him too begin to use this as a yardstick to bring the rest of the people, even those who were with him as a minority bloc, to unite them in the house so that they can do the Liberian people work. Because this government has come to bring a change.
Okay, so now the Council of Churches is headed by Reverend Bishop Samuel Reeves. Do you have a message for him?
To Bishop Samuel Reeves, I want to say to him, this is not the time to honor anybody in the nation, especially when they see the crisis in the nation. They need now to pray more and to also unite the churches of Liberia. They have not even been able to unite the church of Liberia. How much more about the politicians? So let them come down to the grassroots churches. Let him be able to know that they have more work to do, to go to county, so that they can speak to the church for unity and to speak the truth about the gospel of Jesus Christ. So that this nation, even though they say it's a secular nation, we are not disputing our fight, but let us work that Christ will be seen in the nation. That should be their work, and not to fight for position or to go and honor politicians, which they are on their own selfish gain.
Okay, what's your name again, sir?
I'm Apostle Bishop James Wakome from the Christ Liberation Center, founder and overseer by the grace of God.
Okay,
Thank you very much. God bless.
This land with natural resources, yeah.
At this time, I'm going to turn it back over to
This glorious land of liberty shall ever be ours. It doesn't matter what tribe or race you belong. We are all one people. Whether you listen, by some men they'll yeah. Everybody share, carry no time for trouble. Let's sing this
You can't make it go, man.
The let's put Liberia first. If not that we do, this to the young and let's put Liberia first. I beg you, dance it, and move it, move it, dance it. Time to party, everybody with your flag. Join and celebrate, raise your hands and be happy. Time to party, everybody with your flag.
But our common friends, if our common friends
Raise your hands and be happy.
But you will still hear people say, no, they know that all of that is there. And think that is really good for him. But he wants to be first.
Let's put Liberia first. If not that we do, this to the young and the older. Let's put Liberia first. I'm begging you.
You can't take away the love Liberians have for this former president. No if and in whether you like him or you do not. Trust me, he still a figure to reckon with. He still a figure that you will always want to hear his name. But he needs to do the needful. This is Liberia. This is a country. Sometimes you put down some of these things. You can demand everybody to love you. And sometimes some of these things are things that make you much stronger. So we're calling for a total reform of our laws. People are taking action. They are not questioned because they feel that there is no law that tells them to do this or to do that. There should be a law that tells, look, every single official of government must have identity. Your car should have the license plate that given to you. In violation, this is the fine you pay. We just leave it open. You see one car pass and say, oh, I love makeup on this, that. Because one person knows the car and knows who owns the car. And say, so when the police officer stand before it, they say the man obstructed the lawmaker while in route to section. But the lawmaker don't have, the security man sees a car with all license plate. But that man performing his duty, he falls into the wrong that he obstructed. And this is where we find ourselves. We go for our sponsor, Mary Maga, this morning on this edition of the Morning Ride. Wherever you are, we say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This wonderful, wonderful morning. So let's go for our Mary Maga this morning on this edition.
The Mary Maga hot tea medicine here. People in Lofa, people in Bomb counties have been buying the Mary Maga hot tea medicine. People with terrible, terrible sicknesses and the people that used to sell Mary Maga hot tea medicine all over in Lofa, Nimba, and all of Bon counties. The people finally now settled down in Moserado County. They Mary Maga hot tea medicine here. People in Lofa, people in Bon counties have been buying the Mary Maga hot tea medicine. People with terrible sicknesses, and most of them have been healed and been giving testimony about the Mary Maga hot tea medicine and how good it is. Finally, the people now settled down in Moserado County. Yeah, in Moserado County, yeah, Morovia, Liberia. The people, when you go to Bonafan, opposite Makumba Bendu tissue factory, right beyond the block factory, you will see the people office that they Mary Maga hot tea people. They're going to be sending the Mary Maga hot tea to you. And if you want to buy this Mary Maga hot tea medicine, that's small money. The whole week, 7 days dose is just 5,600 LD. If you buy the medicine here, you take all of the dose, my sister, my brother, all of the sicknesses you've been suffering with gonna be cured. This medicine they call Mary Maga hot tea can take away or cure all kinds of sicknesses, and some of the sicknesses that a Mary Maga hot tea medicine can cure are typhoid fever. Every time you're feeling cold in your body, you're feeling sick, infection, stomach complaint. Every day you're complaining with your stomach. You say my stomach hurting, my mom my stomach hurting, my wife my stomach hurting. Even women that cannot see their period, the medicine they call Mary Maga hot tea can solve it. A sexual weakness, you can't do your homework go, you come from working or you go somewhere, you come back home, you can't do your homework go. Your woman tells you say bad limit man, sexual weakness in both men and women. They Mary Maga hot tea, they can cure it. Numbness in the body, eye problem. Every time you complain with your eye, you can't see clear. They Mary Maga hot tea can solve it, it can cure it. Also, every time you complain with your stomach boiling, you can't eat pepper, you can't eat this one. Also, the Mary Maga hot tea can solve it, it can cure it. Rheumatism, back pain, every time you complain with your back, my back hurting, pain in my back, Mary Maga hot tea medicine can cure it. Diabetes, the sugar problem, this Mary Maga hot tea can cure it. Skin disease and many more. Mary Maga hot tea medicine can cure all these problems. Here are some of the testimonies of people that Mary Maga hot tea medicine has cured, and today they are free and living happily.
My name is Sisi Galima.
Okay.
I live in Kool. This medicine have done well for me from Monday to this Monday, making it 1 week. Okay. The first of all, typhoid have been disturbing me. That even it have taken me more than 5 years, I don't take back with cold water, but this medicine makes the way I sweat, the heat coming on fire, I take back with cold water, and I'm fine in the body. And also even my outside have not been too clear, but it makes now I can see a distance, seeing very clear. And also as a man, it makes me active, sexually active. I play my game number 1. I used to always play weakness in the defense, but now I'm strong. If I can leave on the defense, go school and come back, which is my sexual organ is very active.
That's great.
As a young man, I'm moving strong. All of my joints that have been hurting my waist, everything free. This medicine is very good. It's natural. Right. It's very good. It don't have any side effect, but it do it well. Perfect.
My mother was sick. I've been spending money from hospital to hospital for that time. She almost died. We sent for my people and the king. And when I hear the news over here, I have brought her. Well, I tell God, thank you. She well. And even my auntie, they call Yene. She was saying she was not working good. She was in the same church. And when I told her, people come here. Okay. They need testimony. All right. So they medicine. And that's when we were supposed to play with. Even my mother had testimony because she was not working. She was not talking. When they did testimony, people see what I want to do. Every time people when they come here for their medicine. Okay. So their medicine, but they're doing well. My mama, yeah, she was not working. Our baby in the house. She was not coming outside, but now she got washed. She go in the bathroom. She pay for herself. She was not ever asking people.
I gave it a bag and you get a go out. The call about okay. Now I studied in the for away you. Can I hang on the little food? Now can no mama, can no mama, can no mama. I can no mama. Mama can. Oh, mama.
Well, I was suffering for 7 years, going up and down, no way. When I heard about you, I go to Foya about the medicine from buying this medicine. I'm feeling healthy than the way I was before. So my people who listen to me, the medicine, the good medicine, that make me to be alive today, God the first, second this medicine.
So what kinds of sickness you were suffering from?
Our foot problem.
Foot?
Yes, my foot problem.
Okay. How long that was Hamburg? You said 7 years, right?
7 years.
Okay, thank you. You are welcome.
I'm well now.
Rush now and buy this medicine, Mary Maga Hot Tea, for small money. The Mary Maga Hot Tea medicine is sold for $350 $. The whole week, 7 days dose is just 5,600 LD. In Moserado County here, Monrovia, Liberia, the people, when you go to Bonafide, opposite Makumba Bendu Tissue Factory, right beyond the block factory, you will see the people office that they Mary Maga Hot Tea people. They're going to be sending the Mary Maga Hot Tea to you. For more information, you can call the following numbers: 0777 444 591, 0770 913361 and 0776 369805. And if you want to buy this Mary Maga Hot Tea medicine, that's small money. The whole week, 7 days dose is just 5,600 LD. If you buy the medicine here, you take all of the dose, my sister, my brother, all of your sicknesses you've been suffering with gonna be cured. So rush now and you will live happily. The people that used to sell the Mary Maga Hot Tea medicine all over in Lofa, Nimba, and all of Bon counties. The people finally now settled down in Moserado County. The Mary Maga Hot Tea medicine here. People in Lofa, people in Bon counties have been buying the Mary Maga Hot Tea medicine. People with terrible sicknesses, and most of them have been healed and been giving testimony about the Mary Maga Hot Tea medicine and how good it is. Finally, the people now settled down in Moserado County here. In Moserado County here, Monrovia, Liberia, the people, when you go to Bonafide, opposite Makumba Bendu Tissue Factory, right beyond the block factory, you will see the people office that they Mary Maga Hot Tea people. They're going to be sending the Mary Maga Hot Tea to you. And if you want to buy this Mary Maga Hot Tea medicine, that's small money. The whole week, 7 days dose is just 5,600 LD. If you buy the medicine here, you take all of the dose, my sister, my brother, all of your sicknesses you've been suffering with gonna be cured. This medicine they call Mary Maga Hot Tea can take away or kill all kinds of sicknesses, and some of the sicknesses that a Mary Maga Hot Tea medicine can kill are typhoid fever. Every time you're feeling cold in your body, you're feeling sick, infection, stomach complaint. Every day you complaining with your stomach. You say my stomach hurting, my mom my stomach hurting, my wife my stomach hurting. Even women that cannot see their period, the medicine they call Mary Maga Hot Tea can solve it. A sexual weakness, you can't do your homework go, you come from working or you go somewhere, you come back home, you can't do your homework go. Your woman tells you say bad limit man. Sexual weakness in both men and women, they Mary Maga Hot Tea, it can cure it. Numbness in the body, eye problem. Every time you complain with your eye, you can't see clear. The Mary Maga Hot Tea can solve it. It can cure it. Also, every time you complain with your stomach boiling, you can't eat pepper, you can't eat this one. Also, the Mary Maga Hot Tea can solve it. It can cure it. Rheumatism, back pain. Every time you complain with your back, my back hurting, pain in my back, Mary Maga Hot Tea medicine can cure it. Diabetes, the sugar problem, this Mary Maga Hot Tea can cure it. Skin disease and many more. Mary Maga Hot Tea medicine can cure all these problems. Here are some of the testimonies of people that Mary Maga Hot Tea medicine has cured, and today they are free and living happily.
My name is Sisi Galima.
Okay.
I live in Kool. This medicine have done well for me from Monday to this Monday, making it 1 week. Okay. The first of all, typhoid have been disturbing me. That even it have taken me more than 5 years. I don't take bath with cold water, but this medicine makes the way I sweat, the heat coming on fine. I take bath with cold water, and I'm fine in the body. And also, even my outside have not been too clear. but it makes now I can see a distance, seeing very clear, and also as a man, it makes me active, sexually active. I play my game number one. I used to always play weakness in the defense, but now I'm strong. If I can leave on the defense, go school and come back, which is my sexual organ is very, very active.
That's great.
As a young man, I'm moving strong. All of my joints that have been hurting my waist, everything free. This medicine is very, very good. It's natural. It's very good. It don't have any side effect, but it do it work perfect.
My mother was sick. I've been spending money from hospital to hospital, but that time she almost died. You send for my people in the king. And when I hear the news over here, I have brought her. Well, I tell God, thank you. She well. And even my auntie, they call Yene. She was saying she was not working good. She was in the same church. And when I told her, people come here. Okay. Gave me testimony. All right. So they medicine. And that's when we were to play with. Even my mother had testimony because she was not working, she was not talking. When they did testimony, people see what I want to do. Every time people going to come here for their medicine. Okay. So they medicine, but they're doing well. My Oma, yeah, she was not working. Our baby in your house. She was not coming outside, but now she got washed, she go in the bathroom, she pay for sex. She was not ever asking people.
About that, my boss will win.
I want to give it a bad, and you get a go out. The baby call a bag, can I? Okay.
Now I studied in the for away you. Can I hang on the little food? Now, can no mama, can no mama, can no mama. I can no mama. Mama can. Oh, mama, I can no mama.
When I was suffering for 7 years, going up and down, no way. When I heard about you, I go to Foya about the medicine from buying this medicine. I'm feeling healthy than the way I was before. So my people who listening to me, the medicine, the good medicine, that make me to be alive today, got the first, second this medicine.
So what kinds of sickness you are suffering from?
Our foot problem. Yes, my foot problem.
Okay. How long that was hamburger you? You said 7 years, right?
7 years.
Okay, thank you. You are welcome.
I'm well now.
Rush now and buy this medicine, Mary Maga Hot Tea, for some more money. The Mary Maga Hot Tea medicine is sold for $350 Liberian. The whole week, 7 days dose is just 5,600 LD. In Moserado County here, Morovia, Liberia, the people, when you go to Bonafan, opposite Makumba, Bendu Tissue Factory, right beyond the block factory, you will see the people office that they Mary Maga Hot Tea people. They're going to be sending the Mary Maga Hot Tea to you. For more information, you can call the following numbers: 0777 444 591, 0770 913361 and 0776 36 9805. And if you want to buy this Mary Maga Hot Tea medicine, that's small money. The whole week, 7 days dose is just 5,600 LD. If you buy the medicine here, you take all of the dose, my sister, my brother, all of your sicknesses you've been suffering with gonna be cured. And so rush now and you will live happily.
This land with natural resources, yeah. Let us use it well. From the east to the west to the north and the south, empower yourself in this glorious land of liberty shall ever be ours. Yeah. It doesn't matter what tribe or race you belong. We are all people. Whether you can see, by some men they'll give you. Yeah. Everybody share it, carry no time for trouble. Let's sing it. The rich and the poor, let's put Liberia first in all that we do. This to the young and the older. The rich and the poor, let's put Liberia first. I'm begging you, that's it, move it, that's it. Time to party, everybody with your flag. Join us, celebrate it. Raise your hands and be happy. Time to party. Everybody with your flag, join us, celebrate it. Raise your hands and be happy. Let's do it, beat it, fire. Say la move it. Let's do it, beat it, rock it. Make a party, all of the love, we don't take the move it. Let's do it, move it. Yes to the young and the old, the rich and the poor. Let's put Liberia first in all that we do. Yes to the young and the old, the rich and the poor. Let's put Liberia first. I'm begging you.
Folks, welcome. But go there to Mary Magai for Left Healing Center International. You can now find currently in 4 counties. They're in Zoga, Vonjimalofa County, Banga, Bon County, Ganta, Nima County, Mosurado. Donald's fine. And Ambassador Valley said they already got another batch, right?
Yes, something. Good morning. Welcome. Mary Magai working practically to expansion efforts. Around their current
God has blessed this land with natural resources. Let us use it well. From the east to the west to the north and the south, empower yourself. This glorious land of liberty shall ever be ours. It doesn't matter what tribe or race you belong. We are all one people. But then you can see, by some men they don't give you, everybody share it, carry no time for trouble. Let's say it's there. The rich and the poor, let's put Liberia first in all that we do. This to the young and the older. The rich and the poor, let's put Liberia first. I'm begging you, everybody with your flag. Join us, celebrate. Raise your hands and be happy. Everybody with your flag. Join us, celebrate. Raise your hands and be happy.
Especially the call the number 0775-499-549. 0775-499-549. There we
Yes to the young and the old, the rich and the poor. Let's put Liberia first.
We are and we're not sponsored for the friends. The senior 0776-369-805 0888-856-776 0888-856-776. These are some of the numbers, including the ones that were also read on the app. So it's important that you give it a try there at the Mary Magai area. And this
people are into study Mary Magai hot tea
at this point. So you go there and get it there. Don't go get it somewhere else and you'll be wondering how you're not getting no improvement, all because you went somewhere else. But it's a good morning. Give it a try and you won't regret. Your healing is right at the door.
And that is so better. So give it a try. Yeah? Go there and the folks will serve you. But it's good that we're certainly back here this morning, like we were talking about a total reform of our laws that will guide us tonight. And now this is now coming from the Governance Commission. They also say ministry and agency, people should be accountable for the action, decisions, but we still do not see a clear line that questions some of these people. We got integrated institutions that are questioning these people, or these people being audited for the stewardship while serving in position in the past and present, but no action. Let's put Liberia first. Leave Liberia with let's put Liberia first. I'm begging you. God has blessed this land with natural resources. Let us use it well. From the east to the west to the north and the south, empower yourself. This glorious land of liberty shall ever be ours. It doesn't matter what tribe or race you belong. We are all one people. But then you can see, by some men they'll give you, everybody share it, carry no time for trouble. Let's see it's there. The rich and the poor, let's put Liberia first in all that we do.
your hands and be happy. Lift to your feet and fire. C'est la move. Lift to your feet and fire. Make a party, hallelujah, be no friend no more. Lift to the movers, Mama Ellie, thank you for Mama Liberia. Still young and the old, the rich and the poor. Let's put Liberia first in all that we do. This to the young and the old, the rich and the poor. Let's put Liberia first. I'm begging you.
How did they get access to the president residence to placard to appreciate when we still see the numbers? What's the effort? What, you know, is it a making of bringing this president down or lifting him up? And these are things that former president we have criticized for. When he went distributing money to people, souls, right? That we refer to. And you see people going to the president residence and say they go appreciate. Where is the fight? What is the result? Let me see what's the honest. Whether you support this government or not. Who did this?
Ambassador, you are aware that the president appointed one of the youthful age person to help coordinate youth at risk in Liberia. Cyrus Maple.
It is, well, Cyrus Maple was seen speaking. I saw the Minister of Mines Energy, women pay.
Yeah, no, you don't forget about the money bill that being.
You see these kind of things?
When people talk, they say, "Oh, why?"
No, I'm not going to share my words on it this morning. This is Liberia. Cyrus Maple must be questioned to have allowed these people to have entered the. Look, what is this? You criticize former President John for giving money out to people.
And if you check critically, those young folks that went there, they are not even the ones affected. They are people just placing stage managed activity.
And according to Cyrus Maple's man this morning, and he's not answering.
And the Cyrus Maple man, he's just been seeing masquerading in the corridors, pure entertainment centers. And
taking pictures. The last time you was in the by-election again, what's the impact, the lives of these people? You have to carry people to appreciate the president. What effort this government made?
The role for Cyrus Maple will be seriously defined.
Or Cyrus do not deserve to be in that position.
Whether he is,
this is a big.
Cyrus said he will be rehabilitated himself.
Yeah.
He will be rehabilitated. Because the former man with, I'm because he wearing clean clothes now.
In that form, man.
I'm because he wearing clean clothes, but he said he will be rehabilitated.
That's not a fact. Got access to the president who resident.
Yeah, but the people carry them, they don't want to carry them to the president.
Yeah, but when go to the president, they want to our phone car.
Yeah.
People, but you think we won't pay you a
one thing,
in that matter.
People should not even see the president leniency and abuse it.
No, I see what it is. You know that they took drip from on the president before he carried the one program. Why the president was sick? Only because somebody in government wanted to show the kids that they're making effort.
The money they get to the president and the president, his life is at risk. Imagine for you to hear that the folks that chartered the plane to carry the president in Nigeria, that a plane is 36 years old. Who in the country want to rent car or rent old car?
They're having problem now. They want to take the video down. No, taking no video down. That documentary will be up for life.
Who want to rent car? You want to rent car? You want to go where? Then you go rent old car. The plea, I just don't want to hear this thing. That the plea is 36 years old. That plea there again.
People going to show. They're going to show that.
So yes, that plea. I will blame the people who organized the particular trip. They endangered the life of the president and several other persons. You know, I hearing the president could say, "Oh, the president is well, he is well." I'm a secretary, well, everybody keep that well. Nobody that well. What I'm talking about? The president was going was sick. Do we come and be well or be sick? But you ripped the life of the president. How will you charter a 36-year-old plane? And that's how I agree with others that we didn't know this does one time. If we can get a car for the president, get a car for lawmakers, why are they running a plane? That will go to programs, will go rent people things. People must send out things. In case one day they send out something, we leave over the method. We can't come back and join the air. We don't know the president air. What will we do?
When we broke ground, we had a ceremony for El Abure. Today,
the former president, where was they in the white suit? They came from them.
And nobody cares.
Nobody cares
these things. That's why Alari Topa is saying from the I tell God from the people listening to her. The man said they need to rewrite the 1986 constitution because ministries and agencies, they need to answer for the stewardship. Who organized this program? That you told these people with placards in the residence of the president and saying they go on to appreciate the president. These people being rehabilitated. Let's see somebody say, oh yeah, today I'm a plumber, I'm an electrician, I'm a tailor, I'm doing air conditioning and other things.
That same system of lying to the president is continuing to exist in this country. They are state managing things, making it look like they are really working.
No, but I think where we are headed and the way they are treating this president without offer good.
No! And number one, let's get it in our head. It's a fact that our president, his age, that's right. He's a senior citizen of this country. He need to be treated that way.
He will not go into the slums and the ghettos and other places that you must say who have the strength and the advantage in ages to go to these places. But you can be in a position and make it look like it.
You go to opening, like Raw. So we chat opening for our president. Why is happening in the corner somewhere in the
man just missed death. You pack people, group of people, you organize and say the
word. You know how many people in happening?
No, like after you pack people, you carry them to the main house again, to the president house, and say to appreciate him. Whatever this government has done in fighting drugs.
That they see listeners and like a classical attitude we did last time. We pour copper over the water. We say that Nico Ivenga that shit. It should care materials along with teachers. Precious life was lost within a twinkling of an eye with no comment in this country. Till someone that family members are still wondering how did this happen.
The issue of fighting drugs is beyond politics. The safety of the people beyond politics.
Why are we behaving like this to ourselves? Why? Why are we behaving like this? And it's good that the GSC have audited the Ministry of State. And that audit report, Mr. President, is coming right at you. Don't take anything like that. I said, P. Gaswa Jackson at the level of GSC.
No, tomorrow is
don't take this.
Tomorrow is our full scale discussion on that matter.
We can't become we just laissez-faire in our attitude. We just reluctant. We take for nothing risks. You won't tell me that as old as the Nigerian president they go rent opening, even when 15-year-old they won't for the route.
Well, how can the oldest country in Africa don't have an opening?
How? With all the monies that we get around here. Even when somebody put the money aside, it will take us 5, 6, 7, 8 years. What people do it? To say, yeah, we don't put money aside, we get plenty.
Strongholds or youth are really having access to the president resident to appreciate him. Appreciate him for what?
What have they done? You think you will put people together to go to the president? No. Your workers will show what's going on. The work that you are doing. We just continue in the same.
And the first thing we should be asking, they have banners. Who gave them money to print banners? The people are rich. Where they took money to print banners? Who gave them money?
And this thing is going right at the president. When I'm saying this with sincerity and honesty. That young man they put in there called Cyrus Maple. He's not doing anything good. So he want to make the president feel that he's working.
And put in clean clothes.
So let us put a group together. We'll pretend. The youth are rich that are in the graveyard. The ones that are into desperate conditions. If they are healed or transformed or rehabilitated, will we not see it? We should make it that we have the state manage something. So we want to pay how do you call it? That you've already been in Hibiana. He forgot what the Ministry of Mines and Energy that they play here now. Where are we with this country? And the only suggestion I have with rewriting our constitution won't be what I want to suggest, right? We have a lot of still good laws on the book that still stands to protect the sovereignty of this country. We can amend. A lot of the areas we can amend. There are areas that can be amended. And I think we can do that. Like what was done critically from the days of 1986, where the folks look at this and say, yeah, let's amend some of the laws. We can still amend the laws. There are still good ones that exist. We can keep them. And they also hold a greater responsibility. If they are just suggesting this, it should not be just an issue of words. They said that they accept a concept note to the president. The collaboration between the Governance Commission, the Law Reform Commission, and they signed along with the law reform and sent a concept note to the president, and there's a need that the concept be rewritten. Our laws will not be amended in this country. As a matter of fact, it's so serious.
Okay. Folks, you know,
bless this land with natural resources, yeah. Let us use it well.
They say across the country, massive development is happening in our nation.
Yes.
the Republic of Liberia. South. The wounded man. Now I can left point. The integrity icon. The men were money or no money. I stay with this president. This man is a God sent. He's from heaven. God sent me to rescue this country.
Look at Mama speak.
His Excellency, President Joseph Nima, President of the Republic of Liberia. I'm here today. I can remember 2023 election.
Yes,
when I brought the young people in this place.
Sure. Yes.
And they told you we will campaign to get to convince our brother.
Exactly.
And you will become president.
Sure.
And that prophecy today is the help of the Most High God.
No, let it down. No, let you down. No, let you down, Daddy.
The children are here today to appreciate you.
Yeah, true, Daddy.
We had a meeting with them. They say, across the country, massive development is happening in our nation.
Yes.
Appreciation.
South.
I'm here today. They don't want to identify with them. For this country, we immense 4 million, 5 million, then people celebrating. For me, I don't celebrate criminals. That's right. They are my brothers.
Yes.
I raised my life to go in the ghetto. When the bad regime were hunting me to kill me. But I stood my ground.
Sure.
With my brothers. With my brothers. We don't go to that danger from power. No more coming back. I appreciate you, Mr. President.
Yes.
Let me tell you, when you gave me rest, when you come to celebration, you not going to say this Monday.
Yes, sure.
As the children.
Yeah.
Back close. Where you got it?
Yes, and we ate.
Mr. President, your children are here to love you.
We got it.
So we are here today, very happy. Your children say they want meditation. Yes. And some of them, I've been talking to them. They went to rehab today. They are rehabilitated. And they are here today. So thank you. They say they want to get skill training. They want to get skill training. They want to be rehabilitated and get skill training.
Venga, a mí que falta, ¿eh? Cámara ya.
Executive Board for allowing this opportunity for the Senior President, Excellency, Ambassador Dr. Joseph Nima Broadcast Senior.
From the east to the west to the north and the south, empower yourself, This glorious land of liberty shall ever be ours, It doesn't matter what tribe or race you belong. We are one people. But then you can see by some men they'll be yeah. Everybody share and carry, no time for trouble. Let's see this man. The rich and the poor. Let's put Liberia first in all that we do. This to the young and the older. The rich and the poor. Let's put Liberia first. I'm begging you.
What did they get money? So they ride the money and money here. But these are things out
and you are just speaking about just excitement, those disappointments. What I'm hearing that they are being rehabilitated. They really need that skill training, that part of the rehabilitation. Because if what I'm getting to understand that Mr. Sarah's mother was placed there just to rehabilitate children, the young people, or those affected, and then we have to wait again to ask the president to provide skill training for them. Then
but now Mohammed is shying away from the India. He should be taking on the platform at any place. These are some of the things we have done all the period of time. But to see you taking a handful of people to the president's residence and make it look like you are making gains, it's shameful. When some of the folks want to ask some of the very hard questions, let's look at some of the institutions where they went, how many persons graduated from this institution to that institution. Look at the numbers, look at the figures, then we get the job done. That's how it works.
Is it just placing the position? Like you said, he went in the ghetto during campaign time. He was alive for threatening the past government, and he's now at a position now coming to appreciate the president for rehabilitation of these people. But now they need skill training. Is it not part of his mission? But if you rehabilitate somebody, you must educate them. You must train them. You must reintegrate them. They become a full-fledged person.
Okay, let's go to the lines and hear from our callers this morning. You're live.
Good morning, Wiki, and this is Summer M. Kalon, and I join you from the pipeline.
You're welcome.
Firstly, I want to thank you guys this morning for your discussion. I want to say this, Wiki, in this country, we have to be sincere to our leaders. I'm a supporter of the Unity Party, but sometimes people that are around the president, you have somebody was giving money to rent a plane for the president's travel. The first thing, a plane needed to have been access. That's the first thing. But that bro, we used to the system that on the lap break. So when people want to negotiate at time, they want to get the cheapest one. Yeah. And you're looking at the president, the president left. It's a rich. Can you imagine a 36-year-old plane that was being rented for the president? So people are thinking of a ratio, what will happen there? Let me tell you, because there are people who want to play that which is the president. So if you know that you want this president to achieve and you want to play for the president, you will have gone for the chicken one. Because once they want to achieve it, I want to negotiate for and get it. So we need a vision in the country. And another thing when it comes to our law amendment, let me tell you, we have a lot of laws in the country. I think the very issue of amendment, I want to give for you people on the other side. But there are good laws on the book, but the implementation, there is something that we're not paying attention to. You see, so if you want to amend laws, you amend laws, then people are doing the same thing. So I think the issue of amendment is not really the issue, but we should focus on the law that we have and implement it to have the right thing done.
Okay, Sama. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Lina Mesto calling from District 6. Yeah, we are discussing, that's our question taking to go into that the president was. That's why you are not president. So that's how you should have it when someone gets through, he gets people on what to do. Yeah. Those people that want to someone said need to go for rehabilitation. Yeah. Then you give people to remain like that. So I know how they came up with that idea. Yeah. And then when people come to enter in that place, they will say you can't enter. Yeah, but they were laughing and looking at people in print banner and things to go there. So yeah, thank you so much, money for that topic.
Okay.
Thank you. You're welcome. Let's talk to other callers on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Jones came back to call it right about if you are going one day and it's your let me just start with the issue of the jet. In politics, we have to learn basics of our people. President Joseph Boga criticized the use of private jet. During President William administration, he fought at it. He condemned it. That's the reason he's now riding on very old private jet. You see what happened? You see what happened? You see the disaster that one led to. You see that? So if you're not sincere, after you have lied to the people, and you cannot do the opposite of what you told the people is what you get. Therefore, President has the people of this country, every parent told the people in the savior that the use of private jet in town power not good. But now how logic it is good to use private jet as a president of a nation. Then now to the issue of the adoration, let me yes, sir. You know, Simon McClare, be my child friend. We play for. But to be honest with you, he's not doing his job. And see what he said. All he said, we will. And he turned this program into a politically very program. You can't do that, President. Like I'm 20 years. You might not speak as a related to rehabilitation. Why do you rehabilitate them? So all he said, he claims in the name of those institutions, and we do is now rehabilitate them. It's zero. Like you said, well, you know, states managing of gas on the field and she's working. But he also doing it. For your young guy, I appreciate the preference of what I'm asking from my country to do better. He has permission. He has it done.
Thank you. Let's talk to our callers on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky, and morning,
Good morning, sir.
This is the voice of Mama Massive. I'm calling from Chemical Story. Firstly, let me say thank you guys for the topic of our discussion this morning. And the issue of President Baka riding private jets, I didn't really see what is wrong with it. The only thing is that those who are on the planning committee did not do well. They did not do well. If you can look at it, 35-year-old plane and give it to the president to ride, meaning probably they have something different. Because nobody in their own sound mind will look at it.
People just paying waste over and one of the things that Liberians need to understand is that we don't have a plane of our own. If our president traveling with interact, we flew the China jet to carry the people. So we don't have it.
Doing President Wiata, he did the same thing. It was the same lie that President Wiata came and lied to. So for that issue, it was laid to rest. So the only thing that brings government into do is to see how best they can get a private jet.
We're going back up for ministers, for directors, superintendent, all that. Why would they find me to get
it? For me, that's my suggestion when it comes to the private jet. They don't care. Once the President Boga leave out, the next person that will come, they will still have that.
They think it'll be for Liberia, not for a particular person.
Now to the disadvantage view, that guy did not do well. You don't have to get those people to the president resident. If you really want to appreciate the president, there's a way in which you could have done it instead of you taking the
call people for all around Liberia, bring in.
Yes, you could do it.
Go to complex, ATS, other places. Moran City Hall.
Yes, talk to the chief of political for the president. I mean, tell the president that so and so for having
but they come inside. My colleague and I will be at the president residence. We ourselves going there. I want to see who will start me. I go and speak to the president. I will sit down there. I will tape it down when we're eating.
When regular people go out and meet the president, will tell you to wait outside.
No, it mean I want to get rid of it. I pass that mail a long time.
It's very unprofessional. Thank you, man.
Okay, and congratulations to you for your bouncing baby boy, Mr. Momo Massacre.
Good morning.
KB Johnson, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it is only for your recognition. We cannot. The private jet I was running for the president, it was suicide. I'm telling you something. I went on the airport. I saw that jet almost to enter to Farmington River. And that private jet we're talking about is a condemn to the nation that our president tried to get into that plane and to come into the country is a disgrace to the nation. And President Joseph Baka, some of all we want to see good things in the nation through you. That airport is not ready up to date. We see other countries, that airport, you go there, you will be happy. Even if you want to see somewhere that will say you want to see on the sidewalk. For what happened, it was so sad. And today that some of us we are suffering, we vote you, there's no job for us. See our brother, the institute, they informing us, they are not getting no benefit from the government. And I asked him, President Joseph, you know what, and the government, that our brother in the institute, Jade Nathaniel Wiki Bro, the Kool family, they should be benefit from the government. Even though we're not having for the past, it will happen for the present. Because what happening, the nation getting aware about the government, the nation getting experience about this year today. So the people then they will be benefit. And that what happening is a disgrace. It's a stressor that somebody who go rent that jet for the president is a stressor. So we want it for it to happen that way. It shouldn't happen again. God, thank you, brother, this morning.
You're welcome.
You're right.
Yeah, good morning, people. How are you doing?
Good morning. How are you? Go ahead.
I'm fine. Good morning to Nathaniel Brown, people. Wiki, I was intending to you this morning for the topic of discussion. We all know it's good that you inform our people. But I want to add on to what you were discussing, what you're talking about. You know, you know that the country now is all of us. Like even coming to the bank, starting from today, when you come to the bank, you will not use any other ID card except your national identification ID card or any commercial area that you're going to do with transaction. That means now, if I have my ID card, my ID card expired, I not supposed to go to the country again until I can fix my ID card. So I really want to talk about it because people will give me other things, other people going to the game to get money, I mean, or people going to do more money, other things to register more money. But if your ID card is expired, the people will not accept it. So I wanted to talk about it. Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead. Thank you, my brother.
Let's talk to our callers. Good morning.
So now we keep good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. This is the voice of Prince Kool. So I think like what some of us kept saying, the government kept being combative and being proactive. I think the sole purpose of voting this government into power is to change the narrative. But what we are witnessing currently is just a replica of what happened 6 years ago. I think I can retrospect when President Weah at the time gave those Zobo their 5,000 each. You could see Unity Partisans all over discussing it. But today, instead of them rehabilitating those people, instead of them coming up with ideas that will transform the lives of those people, the only thing we can see them doing now is to put them together, buy one bit of DK, go and change their clothes immediately and take them to the president to reward the president. For what? What are we saying? Yesterday, when others opposition said it, that they want the government to fail, they were there talking. But today, are they not working on their own failures? So the country is challenged. Everything we spoke against yesterday, we are seeing it. On the triple today, what are we? If somebody go to the president's house to have access to the president, there are a lot of bureaucracy. But the only thing they can do to show to the world that everything is okay, they are rehabilitating those people, and that which is fake. When we're talking today, they say we are against this regime. In fact, we don't let Baka and what have you. But you told us you have 40 some years experience, and you told us when you get there, the narrative will be changed immediately. So why we not keep speaking the way we spoke yesterday? Because we need the better of Liberia. So the idea that they came up with, that idea they formulated to even go and speak to the president. I heard the other ministers all speaking there. Then you should know that this is a concocted plan. This is what they plan to do.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kool. Let's talk to others this morning. Good morning.
0775-919-919, 080-919-919. Let's talk to this caller on the line. You live.
Good morning, Vicky.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, I'm Moses from Police Academy. You know, all those that are on the committee, if I was in position, all those that are on a plain renting committee, should be all responsible and be investigated because that was planned. They were going to put our country to risk and a bad image.
Yeah, we won't even check the money. The charge that plane where we won't investigate that. We're an old plane down there. The price of a brand new plane chartering and an old plane is different.
Because we always have caught in the country.
Yeah, keep back.
Carry that problem. We don't need to joke with the kind of people in the country, brother. They should really be who responsible and they account. 2, on the disadvantage use business. You know, that's why they call the manufacturer I can enjoy. There are people who want to just come and gain glory. And this glory they think won't get. The Bible says you can't get it. You do small thing, you can't open your wide mouth like this, like that. People not even seeing the work. Just because you want to get something. Yeah, thank you for the time, bro.
Yeah, we get this about you waiting Nima in Quenchi there. Then you wait till you feel for rehab. Then you see that thing. To Polo, Central Morocco, all this about you there. Then you take few.
The 2 royal ambassadors.
You're welcome.
And you say good morning to those in Radio Land. My name is Blackburn Senekowa, and I call you from an usual restaurant in Sokola in Pinje. You see, they kind of game we play with our leaders and with the country, the people we say we want to serve. And it help us and our children. See that you using money to rent a plane for president or writing plane, anything would have happened. And to silence before I leave you, no, to be hearing about
yeah, quickly because I got Councilor Peter Bonojala on the line.
Yeah, okay, but then talk to our woman. Talk to our woman. All right.
All right. Yeah, okay. Let me talk to Councilor Peter Bonojala, former Minister of Justice, as well. On 2 occasions, he served in that position over a period of time. But it's good that we talk some of these things. Liberia understand. Yeah, okay, he's back on the line this morning. Good morning, Council.
Hello. So much in the matter to say that this was planned and all this kind of thing. The issue really is that the individuals who have made a complaint should have done due diligence to select a plane that is select for the years that you call. 2, it's true that we don't have money in that area, but there are certain factors that will come into play in order to make that arrangement. Okay, so I hope that we have the right job next time. And as one caller said, we're going to stop this trucking business. So we take it more that we will not do anything for free. Everything they do, there must be something in the background. And I hope that wasn't the case today. If I can tell us frankly, if that comes to light, the person will take action people. Thank you.
You're welcome. And that's true. The president looking at this, it's serious. You can't continue to laugh at our president like that.
And it was not just with the president.
There are other officials.
There are other officials. These people are fathers, mothers. What would happen to the families if something would happen that day? Good morning.
Yeah, we are the not end because of our own.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
I have something to say. Oh, you see, to that Cyrus man, no, this is not the time to be dressing people in the Santa Claus and taking them to the leader house for something just you want for yourself. No, we need to stop these things. And take part in and it has to do with the kind of money game that people are playing. And what is that for? And what do you want? What dividend do people get from you when you say you are a leader or you support a leader with that kind of attitude? No, it's wrong, man. We need to stop that. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. We'll take 2 more. Go for our commercial. Good morning.
Good morning, Wookie. Good morning, Wookie. Good morning, Nakanagwa.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Ishmael Kumara, and I call you guys this morning from Queensfield. Let me appreciate you guys this morning for the program. at least make a talking point from an interest explanation to the issue of the war, funds that were taken to the president compound for the weekend. It's unfortunate that people are attending the session in our country, and you guys were saying officials of government will be giving account to different people. Eating must stop in our country. People are not ready to people. Different people can go on election day, to go and vote for people. Now that they just love the people, but they want change. They want a kind of change that will impact their life. So unfortunately, people, are given the opportunity to serve in public service. They get a big cards, they have big salaries, they forget so soon. I don't know for a reason. Now, I listened to Zoga Wilson, that was on Spoon Talk 2 nights ago. He addressed the issue of the wayward brothers and sisters during the administration of President Weah. What did they do toward that particular program? What they do at the time was that they started to work on formulating an initiative. According to him, the UN system and the Liberian government were able to initiate this idea where they will be able to combine funds 1-to-1. For example, if you bring $100, we bring $500. And according to Zoka, we see $3 million were left in the UN system, where the government need to go after. To see how they can also match that $3 million to create a program that will impact our young brothers and sisters. Some of those guys that are smoking drugs today, some of them really want to leave this thing, but because they are addicted to it. So all they need right now is a government that will come to introduce a program that will rehabilitate.
Okay, thank you. We have to leave it there this morning because we have to go for
message from Central Bank.
Our message from Central Bank this morning on this edition. Good morning, right, folks, or whatever you are.
How is the business today? Well, your face, how you looking so? Like you thinking about something. Your my daughter Kumba, how is the business today? Well, your face, how you looking so? Like you thinking about something.
And I easy on me. I going through plenty things. So I take my pay the next day. I'm telling you, all the money can check go tell that my children's school fee, hospital money, rent, my own say small thing and set nothing. I can do anything good for myself.
Amen.
Then to make matter worse, I try to put small money in lay business to go out of the country. But to find foreign currency, I can just be running around. It's too bad that things how I am stressed.
Yeah. Anything you don't know is bigger than you for true, yeah?
What you mean now, Patroni?
Kumba? On March 27, 2025, the Central Bank of Liberia launched the National Financial Education Program for people then like you.
The National Financial Education Program?
They finished putting it outside. That is they call launch. And that President Joseph Newman Boaka said launch the program for the whole country.
Okay. So what the program will do for person like me now?
The program will solve your problem, my daughter.
Tell me something.
The financial education program will help people like you, Kumba, to understand how to take care of your money Google.
Yeah?
Yes. It will show you how to set financial goals, how to budget your money, how to save part of your money after you take pay, how you can turn some of your money around in business for it to grow.
What?
Yeah. So after taking pay, you can't be broke again.
That good thing, Patroni.
Yeah, Makumba. The Central Bank of Liberia will work with plenty other government offices then like Ministry of Education, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Gender and Social Protection, and other groups then like the Liberia Marketing Association to make sure you're the women and girls manage your money Google.
Oh yeah, that is very good.
Yeah. Now, this financial education get many steps.
Tell me about them, Pa Johnny. Tell me.
First, you have to set your financial goals.
Wetin?
This means you must think about where you want to see yourself in the future. Maybe 1 year from now, you won't get plenty money to be able to take care of all of your problems.
Yeah.
Or you want to be big businesswoman. But you can only reach where you want to see yourself in having more money according to the way you will plan to use your money today.
How that one already work now?
That the next step I will come into. They call it budgeting, meaning planning how to use your money the right way.
Yes, that one that true.
So you budget by making a plan that show how you will use your money. Once you take your pay or you get any money, you have to sit down to put idea together to use your money.
Yeah.
In line with the thing that you need to do for you and your family, and you will still be able to keep some.
It makes sense.
Yes, so when you make your budget, that means you have to stick to it because you plan for everything already.
That's true.
The other important thing, that's saving. Saving means to keep some money somewhere for you to use in future. Then just using all your money soon you take pay.
Okay. But this saving you're talking about, ain't that to keep the money in your safe to your house, eh?
One advice, Makuma, do not keep the money in your house or under your mattress. Yes, go to the bank house and open your saving and account. You can open 2 savings.
2 savings?
Yes. You can open 1 saving or account with any mobile phone company. Like that, you carry your money on your phone right in your own hand anywhere you going.
But why if the phone lost now?
Easy. Just go back to the mobile phone company and get your SIM card back with all your money still on it. Yes. Then you could choose to open another saving or account with a bank. Just go to any bank you like and say you want to open saving to keep your money. They will help you open an account.
Okay, but what a benefit in that one?
A bank account has many benefits. Number 1, the bank can put interest on top of your money you keeping with it.
Okay.
And because of that, you can also be able to take loan from the bank where you open your saving. With that loan money, you can make business to grow your money or do other good things for yourself.
Okay.
And when you take loan from the bank, make sure you're able to pay it back.
Yeah.
At the same time, open your eyeball to all the things that you will agree to on the loan paper. Like when you will pay back, how much you will pay every time, and then the main one, wedding business you're taking the loan money for. And you must understand the interest you will have to pay to. Yeah, after that, you can make a plan to pay back your debt. Manage the debt good.
Yeah, it will not be good you tell loan, then you're not able to pay it back.
It's not correct like that, sir. Yeah, that digging hole, covering hole thing not correct because you will still be in the hole.
Yeah.
What some people do is to make sure they take a loan to put the money into something that brings in more money. They call it investment. So they can be able to pay their debt and be able to save at the same time.
So Google ad here, yeah?
Yes, so then another good thing is to insure your business or your home.
Insurance for my business, my home, my...
So, God forbid, if something bad happen, the insurance company can help you get something bad because you are protected against loss.
No, Pa Johnny, I will go to the financial education program and learn about money matter, yeah? Insurance, hayaka.
Yeah, because with insurance, when your property damaged or warehouse burned with your goods inside, for example, the insurance will pay.
Oh! So a part of financial education too, eh?
Yes, it is part of the financial education tool to manage risk and protect yourself. Then you know, some business people don't treat their customers very good.
They plenty of...
Fine. So the last thing the CBL and other Google friends talk about, they say you get right as customer to complain any business house that will not treat you the right way.
Any business house?
Yes, like banks or mobile phone companies. If they not treat you the right way, you must talk it.
Okay.
That's right. And under the financial education program, you listen to me, they will teach you how to complain and how they will hear your complaint. So, Kuma,
thank you plenty, Papa Johnny. I will make sure to be part of the financial education program so I can learn all the good things about money.
This message is from the government of Liberia through the Central Bank of Liberia.
I'm Apostle Bishop James Wakume from the Christ Liberation Center, Ominga. With the topic as you just asked me from this topic, I want you to just understand that the Council of Churches were in error. 100% error. How can we call ourselves people of God, especially whistleblowers in the nation, when we have almost 6-7 months crisis in the House, and the Senate, the representatives, the Church of Liberia were not understanding one another? The church did not go into it to bring peace, but now that peace came among the people because of what God had decided to do, and they take side to take one person or even the both of them to honor them, it was an error. The church should be neutral. That's how it should be like.
In everything.
In everything.
So the Council of Churches it was in error to...
They were in error to do that. That's why I heard that even the former speaker rejected the honor. He said he was not going to go there. And he was right. Why were they sitting on the fence when the crisis were going on? And in fact, the church, when we are talking about neutrality, we are talking about not entering into politics, but stay to their spiritual or their defense in order to bring peace into the nation.
So now, as an apostle in the land, what do you think the Council of Churches was to do?
The church was to bring the two speakers together to make peace between them, even though they went through their House of Senate but you know there was malice among them. So what they need to do is to firstly call for peace.
First Liberia, last and Liberia, all the way Liberia matters more to the you know,
bless this land with natural resources, let us use it well. From the east to the west to the north and the south, empower yourself. This glorious land of liberty shall ever be ours.
Let's just keep forward. 0775919919, 080919919. The amount of time we talk about the president of the what announced the program there, the fact that the president was taking for a very important program into Nigeria, for celebration of the field, very important occasion in the West African headquarters, and we've been a founding member. Those who I have chatted who were in the past surrounding the streets, all of those were involved. The new this country or leaders in a less fair manner because they are very important. And Dr. Clark Tupa, who says we come and important the rewriting of the constitution of this country for several decades now. And laws also say these laws rewriting or amending parts of our constitution for the reality. We should just make sure that these laws are on the book, be followed upon. It's important. Liberians can have to say this morning. We'll take a few calls this morning. Go to the lines to talk to this caller here. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Go ahead.
Good morning to the excellency. And to the two ambassadors, let me just say thanks for the prayer of the Liberian people toward this president. Because to me, I believe that the president enemy is too much to the extent that even those that are Iranian got enemy there due to the situation we have for this country. So just one person war and for the president to not be appeared to be a perfect land. Well, just seeing somebody there marching because in the name of the going to get the president things or the going to get the...
No, the people were organized. They were organized by the people who wanted the president to know that they're working. They were organized. They never just, they were organized as a matter of fact. For the fact you can see other government officials present, I mean, they were organized. Somebody arranged this thing and said, Mr. President, you have to be there. And he was there sitting listening to them. But this aspect of wanting to show our leaders that we are working so much, you want to tell the person you're working? You want to tell the person. For instance, we hear on our programs. Our boss is going to tell we here. He can go to bed. He can travel. He knows that we'll be here because he knows that we know that we will be here and we are committed to the process. So even when he's busy or not, he knows that people are there and they'll be committed to doing what they're doing. We're going to go there and say, oh, I'll be to the show every day so he will know, or I'm going to go every morning to your house, say, oh, gee, I'm going to the show. No! But he knows that there are people who are brought in, who commit themselves to the process, and they take it as a responsibility. And I want to say something earlier on that Makoli mentioned earlier this morning, was after 7, that something that, oh, they're talking for nothing, talking for, and listen, the first thing that must happen in this country before Liberians valued development, their conscience has to be spoken to. That's why I always love the quotes coming from Dr. Boble, Laurent Commander Boble. Changing mind, changing attitudes. The reason why Liberia is still like this, Liberian mind have that been spoken to, whether it's now, yesterday, or in the future, Liberian mind need to be made up. Because when the minds are made up, that's what actually, that's how I love the quote from the Bible. Of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. The thing that in your heart, I want to come from your mouth. The thing what you put in your heart and your mind, the thing what you think on all day, that when you can talk. When you see some men saying that all day, they talk about woman being that woman being in your heart. Yeah. When somebody say that someone talking about money being all day, that money being in your heart. So the thing, and I agree with the Bible. So Liberians need to be taught that what comes to their mind should be the first of Liberia, should be first held in every matter. The development of this country, the protection of their brothers and sisters should be the matter of the day. Now, when they are taught these things, like the Bible said, train up a child, that when you grow, you're not depart. But the reason people are still departing, people are still making themselves look like something, is because they were not taught from the beginning. So they grow old, and they cajole people, they do different things. Their actions are different from what they will tell you from the beginning. But if Liberians are taught, imagine, let me just take an example. Are you aware that power of one or the other has reduced over the time? Because Liberians are beginning to see the importance of electricity. And folks are saying, I don't want to be on this line illegally. Say I want to be on, let me pay my current bill. I'll be on. I want no problem. That's consciousness. Though I'm not saying people are not still stealing, there are already power tech going on. There are still power tech going on. But it has reduced with a minimum. We need to do more inside. Provide electricity for the people that they will be dependent and they know that it will come. So they pay their money, it will come. Businesses are now saying, yes, I must recharge my meter because I know current is here and my people should benefit, my drain should be cold. That's what we're talking about. This is what we want to reach. Now just imagine in the Princeton Belt, motorists, cyclists, pedestrians are beginning to observe that there are traffic lights. When it started first, now they were impatient. They are beginning to see it. Though there are still violations, but they are beginning to understand that there is a traffic light. When they reach at this point, they should stop. That's consciousness. They begin to understand the importance of it. They begin to understand a bypasses in just a little period, whether it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, they will do it and say, yeah, we will go after war. That's what it's all about. This is what we want to see Liberia. Like my colleague said, it should not just necessarily be me benefiting from it. No. But if Liberia gets better, even the time when you take it to, you don't know where you'll be, you don't know your age. But you may just be opportune, like, I just want to talk, go want to talk. No. The conscience of Liberia needs to be talked to. This is what matters. Now you see Liberians, imagine everybody, they are now obsessed with this dirt issue. But what they do is that they take the dirt and put it on the main road. You see the entrance of some community, when you enter there, the dump site, you'll be greeted back. And they are sound, they are educated, they are civilized people, they are well-behaved people living in that community. But they choose to put that dirt right in front of the community with the entrance. Yeah. They need to be talked to. Because that's they don't know, but their mind, their conscience needs to be talked to. When you know something to do the wrong or that thing, you become to see yourself guilty inside and say, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. This is what we are talking about. Do your work. You don't have to go to the president and say, Mr. President, we can appreciate you. How far have you gone? What statistic can you give? Let's talk about most of our county. We're talking about the whole Liberia. That's a very huge tax. You've irate. How many of them have you, where have you traveled to speak to those people? What impact have you made? This is where we're coming from. This is what we are talking about. Someone say, and then you also the word, they insult us and say, yeah, and all this. It's up to you. But the fact that you can tune in your radio to listen, you hearing something. So Liberia mind, their conscience needs to be talked to. If we don't change our mind, if we don't change our thinking, our action will all reflect what's on our mind. Somebody in a vehicle, they know they want to eat banana. They buy the banana, sit comfortably in the vehicle, and just after taking one of that, they just look through the window and say, excuse me, throw it outside. You think when that person's mind have been built at a certain level, they're thinking about others. When everybody just pass and throw banana dead and apple onto the dump site, you say, no, I'll not do it. I'll hold it. Drop it. Is anyone can place it there? That when you go somewhere, you can drop it there. That mind is being conscious indeed. This is what we want to see Liberia. Imagine someone go, like one of the callers said, they keep back. They percentage on issues. The person can hire plane for himself. The person can talk about vehicle movement by himself. All you know, the trips are being arranged. He gets set, Mr. President. You got about an hour to be at this place. We got to go. And he already ready because he working time. He moves on. They come and get inside. He will ask you who's this. No! Everything is been built. Once the president moves, everything should be set for him. He doesn't go to set anything for himself. Then you go now, you see you reach to a place where the president get in a plane or a vehicle, his life comes at risk. They also arrange this thing. What were they thinking? They should have the time to check background. You know that what we're talking here jokingly, this going to be. You know what I'm talking about? How many dignitaries are trouble with the president that went Nigeria? You know that by this time we hear condolence messages flowing around the world. Wow! The president went to a occasion into Nigeria. His learning was terrible. And those were the people in the aircraft. By this time, the whole Liberia will be mooning. Then you take it to be a joke. Then what we're hearing that the plane have been in existence for 36 years. So you want to tell me if you even begin an arrangement, if that your friend get airline, you want to bring something, you want to do a charter flight, should we go that length? Even when the president say, yeah, these are people you're brought to me, but let's work with these people here. I've arrived with them through my life. I know them, and they're bringing something. Why are they going to bring the best one? You want to tell me all the time already 36 years ago they have not had another flight? So about the conscience of people. This is serious. We have to be serious in this country. Risk factors have been considered. Not trying to do what I don't want to do. They can joke change the country, eh? I'll take 3 more calls and we'll take a break. I'll take 3 more calls and we'll go to our final segment here on this monkeypox thing. We're getting a report that Ghana has already received reports of monkeypox. Let's take 3 calls: 0775919919, 0880919919. Added numbers this morning to talk about this. Let me talk to you. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Naz. I'm very happy to see this morning. First of all, the female go.
People every door, it's been a while.
No, it's true. Yeah, someone told us where we are around. Every morning I go out to growth. Now, let me ask you to go here this morning for the show. But indeed, I'm being told this morning because this was seen yesterday. We saw and we condemned it. To the extent to they kind of if they start to repeat the community that I was saying yesterday, very sincere one. We said, let us come to rescue this country. So why should even let me allow the happen to our president where it says 7 years hopefully that the time just started for on the wrong way to that extent. If we have a balancing the consistency and the comparison to Liberia. If president having a certificate at home free, but I won't have it if I get the embarrassing. I think the president now in his own wisdom, I think he can understand and know that the struggle is still at the West Coast. Because just security today, if there's a new beginning, so let the beginning continue, let us go to a new beginning. So whom up there and
Okay, let me hold you there, people having to thank you. Let me take Mr. Scully on this line. Mr. Scully, good morning.
Good morning, my children.
Good morning, Mr. Scully, and happy new month.
Listen to the right joy so much. I hope the library people listen. Trust me, the library people are ready for the country to be developed. They ready. Library people know that development are peace. Joseph Jigging Rama was the 5 president of the country. He told people rest of people houses. That Joseph Niman Brother is waiting for to told people rest of their houses and pay their children's school fees. They know that Liberians are here supposed to be in something or do something. Some people even know how our children go educated. From our own hard work, now government money, we keep selling our industry and living with sense. How also for my children to get education today and be lives. But I remember all the one when you listen to the people, when the journalists go on, you listen to the people interview, you will get so discouraged. You will feel discouraged, or then you will ask yourself, well, how country is this? The library ready you. Oh, we suffering. The past president and people were suffering. Early Joseph said people were suffering. So that they come to, because he said rescue you, they know what the name rescue us from. They know. If the child know and had the first thinking that what the name rescue us, let's wait and see 2-3 years. Let's see how the country will look like. We live in what? We live in territory making home. Now he reducing the what? The people mind ready, you are brain ready. I want to you are true to your tongue in a city. I'm surprised at Liberians that even fighting the child and promoting the job to go that promoting that job. Blooding the poor and saying, he myself on the school days I'll tell you the money.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. And it's important that our minds. Let me take a final call here and we'll take a break. Let me talk to you. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Smith.
Hey, Jojo. Jojo, how you doing? It's been a while. Jojo, how you doing? Oh, Jojo, you off the line. I'm going to get your call. I really appreciate that final call there. Yeah, let me see. What Jojo is back on the line with me. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You have to be audible, my brother.
Hello.
Yeah, go on. You have to be audible.
Don't get, I don't want you to I don't think we're on so, I just, for our man, I just for sitting or business to walk. You know, we all have to go out there. You do it, you your doing
When you talk, how you want us to hear you now? The thing you want to talk with, if we in the studio not hearing you, how you think the boss will hear you? Okay, let me just take this call.
Good morning, man.
Yeah, good morning. My final caller. Yeah, go ahead. Give her go ahead.
So now, the woman gets Jenna rescue woman. When you get the people feel that when they say rescue is all about being happy or somebody or maybe they even see the comment on book or whatever the comment in her. Yeah, they have because we have money, we do the comment. Any kind of way to move. You have people say to their horse because Alison delay, they were paying it. But other cases, so well for the money. You're not taking the company money, get listening because you see money from people. So people say it's a bad thing, material the horse because this party was not having money. No, I think people are on all the put at home, the other side, they put I think losing our money in the street of the government is not a post card to say about very put out money. Okay. The rescue thing is a second year in the rescue. And when you take all the things, it will be difficult for the farm, that is a farm will go through. But the funny way, you're not getting changed. We always, somehow we are not saying, I don't know what to say, no one. A bucket enough, because the bucket enough to have come well, they give you Jerry, I go to Jeremiah, it kick out. That means not having people kick it out. No, leaving there. But not understand. We should not be beating people because of my body, the country is for all. Same over saying our president, that better to you keep our safety.
Thank you. Okay, let's hold it there. I'm not taking calls on that discussion again. Let's talk about something different. Especially, I said I'm not taking calls. So if you're calling me now, just wait afterward. Let's talk something different on this morning. It's important that we'll talk about this. The national, the reason I'm raising this again because up to now, the issue of awareness and education is always a serious problem for our country. We always wait till last minute of time. We always wait till the dying minute. From what we're getting, we got about 69 active infections that is now recorded across the country. But NFA was proud also to say with the continuing process they have had, there's no death yet. And they have instituted public health advisory issues, urging citizens and institutions to tighten safety measures. Liberian, we are again at the area. Right now, Ghana has reported a case in their country. Be aware that it will be reported into Sierra Leone. This is serious. Monkeypox. The beginning about last week, we were also informed that Bon cannot receive a case. We're hearing from the National Public Health Institute that Nimba and other counties are reporting cases. This thing, it is serious. Let us all, we are starting this process that we deal with Ebola, we deal with coronavirus, the COVID-19. Let us all put in preventive measures. Please, Liberians. This is serious. This impact is real. We should not wait. We play a laissez-faire attitude that our people start to die before we take it serious. We saw how COVID, we have to carry out state of emergency, lock down things. Institutions have to close. Folks were termed as essential and non-essential workers in this country. This shows the spiritual degree at which the case was going. And you do Liberia alone. The United States, other countries, China, where it was perceived to have come from, the Americas, other parts of the world were serious. Now, in order to curb the spread of the virus and avoid community transmission, MPhil has said to Liberians, let us start to put into place some preventive measures. And we will remind you again, the issue to avoid close contact with people, especially when somebody is exhibiting rashes or other symptoms. Because this is time with very high fever, the next thing you see, the person starts coming with pains, headache, back pain, this. Next thing, when it come on the skin, rashes come on the skin, and then people now start to see it physically. The issue of washing hands or sanitizing the hands regularly is important. Let us practice to have safe sex. You don't know, you may not know. And most importantly, and more importantly, let us begin to report any suspected cases of infection. MPhil has already empowered institutions, clinics, hospitals are aware, border points have been tackled so that coming from Sierra Leone, Guinea, other parts, we can't just sleep with our sleeves and have this in this country. But we ourselves, I still cannot say this, if we are conscious indeed, we can defeat anything. Once we know that this is dangerous, just those preventive measures. If you seek medical attention. Sickness has already hard. Till you must get serious first. Monkey put and get all your eye, your nose. You don't see pus coming. Oh, whatsoever. I don't want to talk about. Then before you say you're going to go to the hospital. No. When you see the thing coming up, please. It's important. Let's seek medical attention. If you see yourself suspecting something, it may not be it. Or it may be. But seek medical attention. Just to put you on the safe side. Like we're seeing others who have come down with this thing are getting healed. They are recoverers. You will just be among those numbers. We don't want one. We want this high level of surveillance into institutions, businesses, organizations. People to check and see. There are security people be alert, receptionists. Let us see. There are some people where they say they deliberately walk to the police institutions. And it is from person to person. You come in contact with somebody, you get it. It will be just on a foolish way. Or some way you don't even imagine yourself. If you go low, you carry trouble to your families. You go low, your children, when people start to pass waters to people stay clean and people, they say they think that's what they tell everybody. Do it, when that person gets so severe, you will be clean the person, you come down too. The number you take care of, you come down. The person who is sleeping here, come down. They play here, the wars. I saw this thing. I saw a family only one person survived. They went to the ETU. Only one person came back. And there were others who went there and they came back. I'm begging you. Let's reduce the large gatherings. Especially when there are so no essential events. Some people like Robert, they ain't call you anyway, you go there. Soon as it doesn't happen, you go in there. You just the CCP or the what I can say, poking nose, just everything. You just go somewhere and you take something from their back. You listen with the experience from Jabate, the crewman, the ambassador from Orange. They went low far and he said he observed everything. You know, people will see you, they want to see you, they want to see you, they want to shake your hand, they want to come close to you. Somebody came down, he observed that. The man know he said he get thing on him, but just manager, he must see it, he must stop. Before you go make up a mind, if you shaking the person's hand, they not come in close contact. When they came to Moravia now, they won't have trouble came. And I want to say this, it may be limited to schools, institutions, that's maintained in school, it's an office, it's a church, it's a mosque, public places, that maintain this thing. So therefore wash your hands, because you just don't know who you touch or who hand you shake. Please, my people, this is very much important for us. And like we said, by now, Ministry of Health, MPhil, other institutions, relevant institutions should now be having messages on the radio informing our people about this thing. And you know, obviously, the tendency is there, like, once you get someone like this, you start feeling something, you just isolate yourself. You know that the person just isolate himself from everybody. Oh, I can see the person, well, I guess we go, no, bam! It gets serious in the house. Before they take it now, others will have to feel the pinch of it. My people, this thing is real. It is real. It is real. Let us do what all we can do to prevent this thing. We did it with the great Ebola. We did it with the autopause. And let me tell you, it was so traumatizing. For us who were journalists at the time, we were accredited to still be outside. Imagine you leaving the station. You get on the road, no car, one woman down there. Tell you get in a ghost town. Or where the what you call the zombie has occurred. You gotta take your time to even walk. You're afraid. We were outside. Imagine. We have to walk, I have to walk to go home. You get on the road. Maybe the only thing you do to where they have checkpoints, where police, where you see people there. And once you know you're accredited, you'll pass. We were out at a time. But it was so traumatizing, as a matter of fact. Somebody were inside. It was so traumatizing. Like you to see yourself 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you're inside. You have to say, oh, Jesus Christ. 0775-919-919, 080-919-919 are the number. Let's talk about this. It's important for Liberians. Let's talk about health. Our health matters more. All the things we're talking about, development, skyscraper, road, when you don't have that health, when you are not at that level, you can't enjoy anything. Even the car road they will build, even they bring airplane, they bring train, they say from here, Monrovia train, from here to Nima, Maryland train, you will not be able to ride that train because your health. So our health is important. Like the saying goes, your health is your wealth. Please, Liberians, 0775-919-919 are the numbers. Let's begin to transmit the information to our family members, our children. Let's talk to them about this. It's important. Let's save life. Let's live at this stage and begin to follow those preventive measures so that Liberia can be freed again. So that we will go and not lose a single soul. Please. Please, my people. And MPhil has, remember, MPhil is headed by Liberia-only scientist, Dr. Dr. Christopher Young, and he has said the import situations will be provided regular issues through his official communication, and they'll be able to provide information to Liberians. And these are just some of the conduit or the main ways you can get these information here. And we're following the government effort in this part to say impact is real. Let's prevent ourselves. I'll take a few calls this morning before we go on this Monday morning, the second day of June. And remember, tomorrow is a D-Day where Liberia will be. Yeah, what or not. 0775-919-919, 0880-919-919. And we'll also encourage you, if you're in other parts of the counties, in Bond County, we want to hear from you, your own look on the matter there. If you're into Grand Cape County, into Nima County, let me talk to this person here this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Ba, I would like to appreciate you. First thing, my name is Stephen Kume. I'm calling from Wuxian at the time. Mr. Ba, you know, it is a very important topic that you are discussing. Our health matters. You know, there is nothing you can do when you are healthy. If you are healthy, you have the rules will be utilized, and they will actually be actualized. So we did the take this seriously, the monkeypox issue, we need to take it seriously. We have to keep all the preventive measures. You know, I was with some gentlemen the other day, they said the government wants to make money in the monkeypox, it's an actually in our blood. I told them, I said, we have to stop doubting this monkeypox issue. We have to adhere to all the preventive measures so that we cannot, come in contact with this monkeypox because it's very dirty. The videos, the photos that we see of the monkeypox virus, it shows that it's a very deadly disease. So we have to take all the preventive measures. Thank you very much for this important topic.
You're welcome, my brother. Thanks. You're welcome. And let have others on the line with you. Let's talk about this. It's important. You know, when politics, if somebody has been held some corrupt act, you'll see some people who don't even know about the story will come and be talking. Everybody just won't call on the line. But when we're talking serious issues, then people will sit back and don't want to be a part of the conversations. But it's good that we give you information. You said a hint to the wise is quite sufficient. It's good that we give you the information so that you hear it. But once they say, hey, the other group, this person, you hear everybody at the time. And party or no party, this thing doesn't distinguish who you are. Whether you're from the red party, the green party, the blue party, the yellow, orange, pink. It doesn't say, let me go for who I'm going for. So doubting it will be the one. Good morning, go ahead.
Yes, I'm still calling for Nima Kande.
Yeah, who by Nima you calling from? Say.
I'm calling for Saturday.
Okay, go ahead, say.
Well, I'm trying to go to palm tree, the way of building.
Okay.
Yes, in Nima here, one is the medicine quality, the way the money when it comes to health, the biggest serious. But even though we need a material part of the market pot, the hit, the see the quality, I just want to give a little information in Manan or everywhere.
Yeah, go ahead. I said you not say something and don't allow me to use this medium for you to say something and not to say. If you know you're good, say it.
No, I'm saying serious thing. I want you to say in Manan to the Manan people.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you saying that a man will give it or Yare no give it no thing monkey for that there or there's no a there's no possibility there's no zone keep prono me da bro the say mo there's no zone you daba prono me mo da ti bro mo je le ya ke àwọn gaga there do bika you get ya ke e ba we je ka e no bless kere ke ba ga. Okay, what I said, Imano,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I said the sickness I kind of very serious and I just started way back. Even me, I have people taking down for what they want. But if you want to leave, this is always the artist. That is medicine, a very, very, taking out I thought that the key to not as spooky, but key to this thing to always live with artists. I want to leave medicine at that.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you from where Tabata Nima County there. And we say thank you. 0775 919 919 080 919 It is. And it's not the time to live in denial. Because we did it before. Oh, Ebola, Ebola. Oh, what do you call Ebola? They want to eat more money. Oh, this one, oh, this. All sort of stories came up in this thing. When people saw their relatives died in their hands, that's unputable serious. So now, during the days of the former presidents, we I call it, so COVID-19, 2019. So, yeah, we got Ellen Ebola. Yeah, President, we are not bringing all the thing again. Oh, they want. And that's how more often it is. We go look again. Surprisingly, like we don't hear about the issue here. You see, it's the impacts. People are now still denying and saying a whole lot. We should not just be like that in our state, that we don't find ourselves guilty or victim of the situations here. There are others whose family are feeling the pinch of this thing. Remember Enfield saying 69? They are families. They are Liberians. If they can experience this thing, you just know that who else can't. So we should be able. It's important. It is important. Let us please not live in our state. Oh, there's no monkeypox in Liberia. The government just want you to eat money. So I don't care anyhow. I'll live my life the way I want. No. Please, Liberians, it's important. If other countries are now reporting cases, you should not see what it is. Sierra Leone, we overlook it. Like now Liberia, now here in Ghana has reported our kids. Who knows? If other countries will follow such a denying issues and just see themselves going. But just find this the whole of Africa. We don't know how powerful this thing. Now we're still sitting on a low pace, but we don't know how powerful it is. Please. The symptom of large pulse-filled rashes, fever, shoulder limbs, and fatigue are just a symptom of those things. Body ache, before you go low, it becomes visible. Let me take my final call this morning. Many thanks to all of you. Good morning. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think this airport house it could be taken by like years. Now, like the way and people to sell it, sector, COVID, and people to sell it one sector. It's only because Liberia has a ministry who is hard to believe. Making it to the better, and you hope to call young people. Young people, the president should be helping government to spread this message so that people take this thing seriously. We were there saying the money from this money, but it is not serious. Are you getting me? That if you listen to the people, there are information gathering that people are dying from this virus in other countries. People are starting to die. It's not as our government wants to get money. That is what that is bringing. This thing is real. If the owner didn't start that you mentioned Yamate, you saw that we came down with this particular virus. And same thing, because it was able to enlighten Nigerians on the kind of thing that is associated with this particular virus. So if you are there and you think the government wants to do anything for which you don't want to take this preventive measures seriously, you are doing harm not just to you, but you are doing harm to the entire country. Because God forbid if you come down with this virus, it's likely who went to the come down with some people, and then after put the deal and the whole thing gets for a country. But now all of this of taking this issue, let them pray. So we can continuously talk to our people so that they can begin to prevent this measure. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Akwe. There, my final caller. And like you said, let us not live in that state of denial that we think it is not happening. But it's been so wonderful, man, so great on the second day of June, and I want to say happy pre-birthday to C. Nakonet Va Jr. and also Be Investment. It's a happy pre-birthday to you. Celebrate.
Your life moving here and there and making sure our country is all on the right path. Development. Mr. President, we will be ungrateful to you if we do not appreciate you for your massive development. You are very old. Your Excellency, we firstly want to thank you. Thank you for the significant gain your government has made in fighting narcotic drugs out of our society. Just you have been arrested and prosecuted on a daily basis. You have almost erased darkness from our city and community. Through the street light planted in most part of the city. We thank you for the road pavement. So rehabilitation across the country. We thank you for all of your support